Today I want to talk about these twin interconnected stories. From the earliest days of this pandemic, the government's focus has been on getting through to the other side, that bridge to the other side. And the centrepiece of that has, of course, been JobKeeper, the biggest financial lifeline to Australians in our history. A $101 billion economic lifeline that has supported 3.5 million jobs. Just think about that for a second. The cash flow boost to small business helped more than 800,000 small to medium-sized businesses stay afloat. And because of our financial strength that we developed over many years, acknowledged in particular yesterday by Standard & Poor's, who said our balance sheet was strong, we have been able to provide over $500 billion in combined economic and health support, which is more than a quarter of the size of our economy, our GDP. Our efforts, we know from Treasury, saved 700,000 jobs going. The doors of countless small and medium-sized businesses are still open today or will be able to reopen because of the support the Australian government provided and continues to provide. As I've said for many years, in good times and in bad times, our economy is not an end in itself. Our economy is always about people. Our support now is about a journey back to jobs for Australians. And our budget does that by bringing forward decisions on investment, on jobs and on tax cuts, and by laying the groundwork for recovery with affordable and reliable energy, with lower emissions, cooperatively reforming workplace relations to get more people into work, increasing and bringing forward infrastructure investment, small and large, driving deregulation, cutting the red tape, making it easier for Australian businesses to do business, more important than ever in these circumstances. And arguably most importantly, investing in the skills of Australians, so businesses can get the skills from Australians that they need for their businesses to succeed, and Australians of any age can get the skills that will put them in jobs and keep them in jobs well into the future. Helping our businesses make the leap to a post-pandemic world. The digital economy is central to this task, to creating the jobs that Australians need. The speed of change in the digital economy means that our training system needs to be fast and responsive. The pace of technological change means people are more likely to need to regularly reskill. These are the facts. A recent study suggested that by 2040, Australian workers will, on average, need to increase time spent learning new skills, all of us, by a third, 33%, over their lifetime. Learning never stops. That's why we are undertaking ambitious skills reforms to ensure our vocational education and training system is responsive, forward-looking, dynamic, trusted. We are piloting a digital skills organisation to ensure digital training needs meets the skill needs of employers and employees. That's what training's about. Not trainers, not providers. It's about the people who use it and the people who need it. And we are investing $1 billion in the Job Trainer Fund, together with my partners in the states and territories, to deliver up to 340,000 free or low-fee training places in areas of skills needs such as information technology and cybersecurity this financial year, right now. It's not only individuals who have to prepare for such change. Every Australian business also must grasp what is before us. Last year, I was seeing studies that showed Australian small businesses were spending less than 1% of their revenue on technology. Back when I was Treasurer, it used to really frustrate me, I've got to say. It used to trouble me that small and medium-sized businesses, particularly small, were not yet taking up digital technology as fast as they could be. And this was holding them back. That was the frustration. So I asked Mark Burris, well known to so many, to look into this. And he said to me, when he came back, having reviewed this for a period of time in his very frank and usual way, he said, mate, small businesses aren't looking to the government for ideas. Fair enough, Mark. I'm pretty sure you're right about that. We can't make that easier, but we can make it safer and easier to get paid by doing the things we can do digitally online, to make payments, to connect with customers and deal with government. We can do that. And with the JobMaker Digital Business Plan in this year's budget, some $800 million, we're basically upgrading the circuit boards of our economy. That's the bit we can do. We've got to do our part, and we're doing that. This is about using the gains we've just made this year as a springboard to become a leading digital economy by 2030. I said that after the last election. That's where I want to see Australia go, because there's jobs there, there's incomes there, there's wages there, there's investments there, there's opportunity there. An economy where our leading industry sectors, mining, agriculture, manufacturing, services, as well as small businesses all around the country, are at the global frontier of technological adaptation, enable them to scale up and grow. That doesn't need to mean that Australia has to be one big Silicon Valley. No, we just got to be the best at adopting, taking it on board, making it work for us. And we're really good at that. Where workers across the country, including in regional areas, have the digital skills and capabilities they need to take advantage of new and changing job opportunities, and where we have a trusted, secure and safe online world for Australians, particularly our kids also, to keep them safe from the dark forces we know are out there. But also our businesses and the essential services upon which we all depend each and every day. So our plan brings all that together. Investments actually beyond the budget of some $4.5 billion in the NBN, $1.67 billion in cybersecurity, as I said before, some $800 million in investments in 5G, digital skills capability, RegTech, FinTech, open banking, and a massive innovation in Australia, the consumer data right out there in front of the rest of the world when it comes to how data is understood in this country and in the world as having real value.